So why don't you say we break out the Term-Lqb and see how loud she is. Okay, so we've got battery voltage, we have the ammeter, and we have the subwoofer rail there connected, all this together. Let's get some power and some SPL. So we've got everything set up right now with the meter and the RTA. We're gonna go ahead and find the frequency of the vehicle, and then we're going to run the test on the camera. Okay, so we got everything set up right now. We're ready to do a quick run. Last time with two 8-inch subwoofers, this got a 137 on the nose. We're gonna see what it'll get now. We're sitting at about 14.9 volts. We're gonna get our power and we're going to get our SPL this time. Somewhere in there it has the battery voltage, but I don't know where that's at. Anyways, let's run it out. Okay, so we got a 138 at 1846 watts. That's our new high score for this car, but let's play with a couple other frequencies and let's see if I can come up with anything else. Right now we're sitting at a 138. We could try that one more time real quick, see if it makes any difference. That's it. So 138 is what we capped at right now. And I'm going to play it around just a little bit more, but that's probably going to be it. Okay, we're going to do one more test here. This is the tuning of the subwoofer enclosure. So this is where the subwoofer is going to be loudest and draw the most power at a pretty low ohm load. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. We're going to run that. This is at 36 hertz. 36 hertz. Okay, so we got a 135.9 at just over 2,000 watts clamped. So that's pretty good. This is on an AT 2300.1. It's rated 2300 watts at 1 ohm. We know it makes somewhere between 25 and 2700 watts at 1 ohm. So this right here, we're looking at 135.9, about a 136 at tuning frequency. That's not including the cabin gain or anything like that. So as we went up in frequency to match the cabin, you can see we obviously went down in power but up in SPL. So that's a pretty interesting thing. So when guys are talking about SPL, if you want the maximum SPL, you're going to have to match your cabin gain to the subwoofer gain, or you know, you want to try to bring that cabin gain down. So in this case, I have a ton of sound deadening and everything all over the car, so it's already pretty low and it's still in the mid 40s. Okay, so we're going to run this one last time. Remember, we do have the sensor up there on the dashboard, and we are basically just going to read maximum power again. This time we have the probe set up to show you the amplifier to show that there's no clipping or anything. So let's run that. Okay, so we got a 138.3 at 1863 watts. That's pretty good. It did kind of have just a tiny little bit of clipping right there. I can see it on my light down here, and you kind of watch on little notches right there. But I'm gonna take that score, 138.3. I'm gonna take that one, and yeah, so that's it. That's what 3 Meso 8s in a trunk. No back seats down, nothing like that. Good to go. Oh, and the trunk's closed and the sensors on the dash. So cool. I like it. And just for giggles, we're gonna run this at 28 hertz because this is the lowest frequency I'm ever going to play in this car. So let's see what she'll do at 28 hertz. Vibrating the sunroof. Okay, 28 hertz. Yeah, reset it. All right, let's try that out. Yeah, the woofers did not like that. Definitely drew a little bit of power at about 100 and, well, we'll say about 131 before it started bottoming out my woofers. So we're definitely not going to do that a whole lot. This is going to be somewhere between the low 30s and the mid 40s. Guys, I don't know if those numbers are any good or not. Hopefully you guys can help me decide that, but that's what it is. Those are the numbers. I'm not going to try to fudge them. Basically, 3 8-inch woofers, I'm at a 138.3 at the most that I've tested tonight, and that was after the battery sank down a little bit. I waited just a few seconds for it to come back up. It's running nothing more than a 2300.1 and a super cap. Everything else is stock electrical, and these are the subwoofers that we have. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty loud for me personally in a daily driver rig like this. It is certainly plenty loud, I believe. So let me know if that's, you know, a good score or where that stacks up. I don't know a whole lot about SPL. I'm really more interested in the bandwidth, but some of you SPL guys, I would love some insight on if that score is good, how does it compare, etc. Also, we do have the All Things Car Audio merch packs. Get them while you can. If you buy one before Thanksgiving, you'll be entered in for the giveaway for the bass knob, so just remember that. Also, if you buy one at all, ever, then you will be entered into the Teen Pie 2000 watt giveaway once we get all of them sold. So that's enough for that. And basically 3 subwoofers versus 2. I got a 138.3 versus a 137 on the nose that we got last time. Overall, I'm pretty happy. I wanted around a 1.5 dB increase is what I was hoping for. I got 1.3. I don't know if that's good. I don't, you know, whatever. But according to the math, I was thinking I should get about 1.5 dB. But I did get a little bit better bandwidth. This is tuned a little bit lower. So overall, I'm pretty impressed. The box hits really, really hard, especially compared to the 2. It definitely hits quite a bit harder, and I definitely like it. And the box turned out pretty good. I'm glad I listened to the internet, and I did the stain on the port, the stain on the face. Even though it didn't come out absolutely perfect, I think it's kind of a pretty good setup. And I hope that anybody else who sees this video will enjoy this and maybe inspire them to make something of their own. So 3 Meso 8s and a hybrid, basically stock electrical, and that's what I got. So you guys tell me how I did. Was it good, not good, mediocre? I have no idea. Let me know.